Yeah, hey, earlier when I said, I really didn't want to uh, study for a couple hours this morning, I mean, I started to go, he gave me a verse, I started to see it, but I was having a little difficulty, especially that first part about that goddess of fertility, but his spirit was leading me, and I was battling him in my mind. I wanted to go work out, right? I had planned to go exercise this morning, but I do spend time with him in the morning, and I was kind of struggling. So I'm like, maybe I need a break, maybe I just need. And he basically grabbed a hold of me and he said, no. He said, this is more important because time is so short. Whatever you want to take for that, take for that. But that's what he told me. Time is too short. This is too important. Um, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. But you have to want to. You do it. Like, we all have free will, right? But he was telling me this is more important. This is more important at this particular time right now because time is so short to do that verse earlier, those verses, 2 Timothy chapter 4, verses 10 through 12. And it's so crazy that word meta was contained in there. What information are you joining yourself to? Are you consuming and taking in? And what governs your heart and your desires and thoughts of your mind? Is it the things of this world, all the lusts, or are you being fed directly from the Spirit of God by the gift of Christ, giving us that gift of his Holy Spirit by suffering our punishment that we deserve by his crucifixion so he could release his Holy Spirit into this world? Well, I mean, he can do whatever he wants. He's God. But he did it in a certain way to basically show us personally show us how much he loves us. So are you taking in and receiving the truth through the gift of his Holy Spirit, being fed by the information, this metadata that comes from God? Or are you receiving the joining yourselves to the things of this world, believing a lie, basically? We're living in the matrix. The word womb in the Bible means matrix. We're living in the matrix. It's this whole world. What you think you are, what you think our bodies are. All of this is the strong delusion. That's why it could even fool the elect. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up and go home, back to our place of origin. Home is your place of origin. We've been exiled and we're sojourning as a foreigner and a stranger in a foreign land here. It's not our home. The Elohim, the fallen ones who knowingly rebelled and knowingly disobeyed God, knowingly we were deceived and led astray. These others built this place and they loved it, the beauty and perfection of it, but God's the one that gave them the talents and ability. God created everything. He even created them. They're the original builders of this world, and Satan was the master builder, the master architect of this world, and he wanted to be worshipped for it because he was given so many more talents and gifts and knowledge than the other angels, and he wanted to be worshipped. He wanted to be ruler, and God gave him dominion to rule this kingdom. And Jesus Christ said, my kingdom is not of this world. Not of hence, not yet. It will be, but not yet. Satan's been given dominion over this world to rule. He's the original builder. Well, and God's originally built everything. God is in charge of everything, even Satan. Satan can't do a thing unless God allows it. But it's all based on free will, because he loves us that much to give us free will. And he's provided us a way to screw up and be separated from him because he cannot accept sin. And he gave us a way to be reconciled back to him and come back home as well. But you have to want to. That's it. So what have you joined yourself to? What information, what meta are you feeding your mind and your heart with? What are you joining yourself to? This world or him? It's time to make a decision. Time's too short. And he told me that again this morning. I wanted to hit the gym, and he's like, this is too important. Finish this. I'll give you what you need. And he did it. All right. So there's that. God bless you. Have a great day. Bye.